Like and subscribe to this or that Sports TV.
Wagwan sports fans, welcome back to this or that Sports TV, the place you guys come to get the best, most entertaining and riveting sports topics, discussions and debates on the internet. Yes, but before we get into today's video, don't forget to like this one, leave a comment and subscribe to this or that Sports TV, and do one more thing for us though, and that's to share the video to at least 10 people, but make sure to get us 6 subscribers, because if each and every one of you guys can manage to do that, you know how many subscribers that would get us by the end of the day. Well, only people were here at the Schoolboy football season opener. It just concluded there, turning the lights off on us. But we have to record the first Schoolboy football match review. You know, you guys look forward to this one. And this is where we talk about the game of the day. We talk about the games that we watched. And we watched 2 games today. You know, that's the Costa Cup season opener between Clarendon College and Lennon High. You know, that was a decent game, and then we saw Jamaica College take on Tivoli Garden side in the night, and that was even a better game. So let's start with the first game. You know, Clarendon College came out and you could tell that they had some swagger about them. They had some confidence when they came out. Coach Lenny Hyde wasn't, bothered by Lennon High. He was on the bench for most of the game. I don't think I saw him get up once. But Clarendon College, they were their usual self, playing the Lenny ball. Keeping the football. Sometimes I accuse them of overplaying, but that's just me. They have the ball. I'm going to say about 70 to 75% of possession. Lennon tried to play up, but they couldn't. Lennon tried to break on the counter attack, but they couldn't, because Clarendon College were so compact in the midfield. What they offered going forward was that they kept the ball well. They asked their defenders, being Nashan Bowl Barrett and Devante Hodges, to keep the ball, play that football. Clarendon College doesn't practice to clear the ball all the time. They take their time with the football, they play the football on the ground, make those line splitting passes into midfield and to their attackers. They use their wings very well. But what I can tell about this Clarendon College team is that they didn't lose much from last season. They still have players like Christopher Hull and Kaim Dixon and Malachi Douglas. I mentioned Devante Hodges a while ago. They have Atibo Green. They have their core from last year, just losing a few players, being Marquis Reed and some of the other boys. But I can tell that this team, especially in the midfield, they are so solid, they are so comfortable on the ball that I expect them to continue to play Lenny ball. On the other hand, Lennon just, I'm not sure, I want to see them in another game, but I could tell today that they couldn't match up to the quality of Clarendon College, and I'm not sure if they can match up to the bigger boys in the Costa Cup. Hopefully it was just a bad day for them. I'm hoping that they are thinking that this was a bad game, and then ultimately they can come and give a better showing of themselves. But today it just was not good. They couldn't pass the half line. They couldn't put 10 passes together. Because credit to Clarendon College, they were forcing them to lose the ball in areas. They were squeezing on them. They were making them give the ball to their goalkeeper, making them make a lot of clearances. And whenever they do, they're always winning the first ball and winning that second ball. So I'm not going to beat Lennon too much, but Clarendon College is just a juggernaut man in schoolboy football. I'm expecting them to dominate again. I'm expecting Coach Lennon to come with his system and not change, because he asked his team to be expressive. He asked his team to play that football and be skillful and be direct. That's what he asked his team to do, but at the same time keep your composure. We saw them win that game 5-0. In the first half they came out and they just peppered them with goals. A lot of chances. The keeper made some good saves. I must speak about that keeper from Lennon High School. Man, what a goalkeeper. This is I think this is his first Manning Cup year, and oh my God, he made so many saves, especially in that second half. In the first half, yes, he made saves, but in the second half, he just made some brilliant saves, some show-stopping saves, along with the fact that his defense line stepped up and was playing much better, being much more resilient. But he was the standout for me, in the game for Lennon High School. On the Clarendon College side, Malachi Douglas, I expected a bit more. He kept it safe, he kept it ticking over. He got 2 goals. He was on the score sheet. In the midfield, he was a leader. I heard him speaking to his players, telling them to pick it up. He was just, a force to be reckoned with in that midfield. And I must say, Malachi Douglas, expect more from him. But today was, a safe performance and a good performance from him. Christopher Hull, for me, just offered so much in the attacking line. We saw him in midfield last year a lot of the times. This year, he said that he's playing on the right, outside right. I saw him at forward, I saw him on the left, because it's a fluid front three that Clarendon College plays with. So I'm expecting Christopher Hull to be the standout player for them today in terms of getting goal. This season in terms of getting goals. This Clarendon College, the goals can come from anywhere. Kaim Dixon is still there, who I think was their leading goal scorer last season. But Christopher Hull just looks dangerous. He looks bigger, he looks stronger, he looks a bit more confident and dangerous. So I'm expecting him to do much more in the Costa Cup this year. Let's go on to the next game. And that was the 6 o'clock kickoff between Jamaica College and Tivoli Gardens High School. My God, I was surprised. I expect this game to be better. But oh my God, was I surprised. Tivoli Gardens High School, the Walker Cup champions of last season, the 2022 season, they came out and I feel like they shocked to Jamaica College. The Jamaica College, I don't think, expected the quality that they saw from Tivoli Gardens today. The Tivoli Gardens are a resilient back four. Their goalkeeper, I feel like he's going to be one of the best goalkeepers in the Money Cup this year. I can tell from last year and even what he showed today against Jamaica College, making some show-stopping performance. And on another day, he definitely would have been the overall man of the match. But I must speak about him. I think his name is Shakur Adair. I spoke to him. Guys, go and check out that interview, by the way. Quick plug. But Tivoli Gardens overall, man, good player. Their captain is still there. They still have one list. They still have those players, and I expect them to do well. I spoke to their number 6, their defender, who this is his second year, came on in the back end of the Manning Cup last year, played the Walker Cup and helped them to win it. I expect him to be a big presence. He's struggling with an injury, but he was definitely standout for me today, and I feel like one of the best Tivoli Gardens players on the pitch. But overall, Tivoli Gardens, man, they kept the ball well. They were so comfortable on the ball. I can tell that Coach Christopher Nicholas was asking them to be expressive. He wasn't asking them to be afraid. They were never, in fear of Jamaica College. They always put that ball on the ground. They always, keep the ball whenever pressure is applied to them. Whenever the press came on, they play the ball into the midfield comfortably. Yes, Jamaica College is the better team, and Jamaica College just stepped up with the quality and ultimately win the game. But I can tell that Tivoli Gardens was never afraid of them. And, always just trying to play the ball out, trying to get chances. They got a lot of chances in the end. Somehow, they always either overhit the ball or miss-hit the ball. I can't tell what that is about. Hopefully they can get some finishing practice and maybe come again in the latter parts of the season and, be more clinical, because I spoke to their keeper and he's saying that they want to go to the finals. People, is that a big ask from the Tivoli Gardens men? Is he being overconfident? I personally think what I saw from this team today, I'm not going to lie. This team is a really good team and they can go very deep in the Manning Cup this year. Tivoli Gardens High School, Christopher Nicholas, congrats. You guys didn't get the win today, but you guys won the Walker Cup last year. And I can tell from the challenge that you posed to the Jamaica College defending champions this year, albeit, a young team, albeit an inexperienced team, Tivoli Gardens High School, look out for them people. And I expect a good season from them. Jamaica College now. This is going to be a story that will be, run for the next couple of weeks. Jamaica College not only made on-field changes, but they also made some change in the technical area. I saw Coach Raymond Watson from KC over there. I saw Coach Winston Taylor from Mona over there. And I spoke to Coach Davian Ferguson. He just said that these guys are just good football minds. What they can offer to this team is very valuable. And, he's excited to have them. Now, what is JC building over there? That's just a question that I have to ask. They're just, as I said, the juggernaut that we expect them to be. They're always just getting the best of the best across the nation, whether that be in the coaches, whether that be in the player, whether that be in the doctors, the physios, the technical trainers, whatever position it be, they have the best. And this is just another addition in these two coaches. Expecting JC to come and have another great season. I predict them to win the Manning Cup, but it's still early. I haven't seen the other teams yet, but just from what I know about Jamaica College, I expect them to come, and go very deep in the competition, make it to the final as they usually do. I can't say what will happen, but Jamaica College is always a safe bet. On the field now, Jamaica College, I could tell that they wanted to be very direct. I could hear their coaches, say to their players, be direct. Make up your mind where they want to shoot the ball, where they want to pass the ball, where they want to dribble. Make your mind up and do it. They weren't keeping the ball in the back. A lot of the times, they weren't keeping the ball in the midfield. They were always trying to get that ball in the attacking 30, the attacking players. Get the ball to Dylan John to ask him to open it up. Get it to their Giovanni Taylor, I think his name is. Get it to their number 11. These guys' name will come to me as the season progresses. But that is what they were trying to do. Be very direct. And we saw this from them last year. Where, yes, they had a good midfield in terms of defensive coverage. They had a very good midfield. Going forward, they have players like Kevin Wilson, who they gave the ball to and asked him to, thread that through pass or ask him to take that shot out of midfield. And I think they're doing a similar thing. They have the same coach, and I'm expecting them to make tweaks, yes. But at the same time, the model never changes. Now, Jamaica College, very direct, comfortable on the ball. And a lot of times it was sloppy today. I feel like they were very indecisive when going forward. But at the same time, just the quality, the individual brilliance and quality just shone through today. And I expect that to happen for majority of the first round. They ultimately won the game 2-0. I feel like a result that I would say was a bit unfair to Tivoli Gardens High School because they were in the game. They got very good goal scoring opportunities, but they just couldn't manage to pull it across the line. Standouts in the game today, as I said, Shakur Adair, was a top player today. Shane there, number 6, was a top player today for Tivoli Gardens. On the other side though, we saw your goalkeeper Tawen Lynch just comfortable being able to pass that ball, just ping a 50-yard pass with very little effort, just being able to do that, coming across from not the Costa Cup, but from the rural area. Top addition. He had a good game today. Dylan John had a good game today. Giovanni had a good game today. Their goal scorer for number 6, his name escaped me right now, but he had a good game today. Overall, Jamaica College just the individual brilliance just shone through, as I said, and ultimately able to get a 2-0 win over Tivoli Gardens High School. People, you will get more comprehensive analysis as the competition continues. For right now, that's as far as we go. Clarendon College beat Lennon High School 5-0, and Jamaica College beat Tivoli Gardens 2-0. Two very good games today. The first one, I said that it was boring in the vlog, but it was more of a tactical game. It was more of just a game where Clarendon College dominated. The second game though, it was a bit more end-to-end. It had a bit more quality from both teams, and a more evenly matched the game. We saw 2 goals, and I can tell this is going to be a very good schoolboy football season. People, look out for all the coverage that we will offer. Team features will be dropping this upcoming week. Match day vlogs this upcoming week. We have more international football to cover. Reggae boys and girls, people. This or That Sports TV, doing it all. Follow us on Instagram. That's This or That Sports TV. No space, no dots, no hyphen, no nothing. This or That Sports TV on TikTok. Subscribe to the channel, like, and leave a comment. And one more thing for us though. That's to share the video to at least 10 people, but make sure to get to 6 subscribers, because if each and every one of you guys can manage to do that, many subscribers, that would get us by the end of the day. For now, this was This or That Sports TV, leaving the National Stadium. People, that's 2-2. International game last night with Jamaica versus Honduras. Double header schoolboy football today. We'll be here again on Tuesday to watch the Reggae Boys, people. We're leaving. This or That Sports TV. We're out.